Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel as we will be doing UFC 299 review before UFC 300. Again, we are on the road to UFC 300 and we have a really stacked card for you tonight full of amazing talent and legends and the current generation of UFC fighters that are just definitely the best in the world when it comes to fighting. We can't do the last two, which was I believe Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis for the lightweight. For that'll be the lightweight co-main event. Again, Dustin Poirier's 29 wins, 8 losses, which we all know he lost to Justin Gaethje, so that Justin Gaethje is now the current BMF champion. Versus Benoit Saint Denis, who has 13 wins and only 1 loss. And then we have Gilbert Burns, who is 22-6. Lastly, the man to retire, Jorge Masvidal, versus Jack Della Maddalena. Hopefully, I got it right. But anyway, our records are 22 wins and 6 losses for Burns. The other one with Jack has 16 wins and 2 losses. Again, these two are the only reason these two will not be on the broadcast tonight is because we don't have Benoit and Jack Della. So with that being said, if we would just be doing Peter Yan versus Song Yadong, that sounds funny. But anyway, for the bantamweight, that'll be the starting match to our card. Peter Yan has again 16 wins and 5 losses, while Song has 21 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He's supposedly the current number 1 contender for the bantamweight title. We'll see if he wins and he gets more momentum. Hopefully, if he asks and wins this fight, or will Peter Yan get one step closer to once he begin becoming the next contender for his bantamweight title, because he was a former bantamweight champion, guys. Let's be mindful of that. He was a former bantamweight champion before it was stripped due to him hitting an illegal kick on Sterling, which made Sterling the champion, even though I thought it was probably one of the most terrible decisions. I don't know why they do that nonsense. I think they should change that bull, but that was the result of their fight. But anyway, let's see if Peter Yan can gain some momentum. For number 2, we have Kevin Holland, who won his last fight against Green, versus Michael Page, a legend in MMA and was a former Bellator champion, making his debut finally into the UFC, just like Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler will be fighting Conor McGregor on National Fight Day in Las Vegas, coming into the spring, maybe going into the summer actually in June. But we'll see if that is still confirmed. And there's been a lot of talk, so actually, we'll get into rumors once we go into the fight. Kevin Holland has 25 wins and 10 losses, while they call him MVP, Michael Venom Page, has 21 wins and 2 losses. While the main event, what everyone is watching for the entire evening, Marlon Vera with 23 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw versus Sugar Sean O'Malley, who has 17 wins, 1 loss. Personally, I think he's still undefeated, but due to the ground and pound and the ankle break, I definitely think his loss wasn't really a clean finish. So I definitely think, and he looked like he can still go. So with that being said, I think he's still undefeated. We will see what Marlon Vera be, honestly, to me, the first one to dethrone Sean O'Malley in his very first events. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of the biggest tests and biggest matches for Sugar Sean O'Malley, despite him winning the bantamweight title a few months ago to become bantamweight champion, which congratulations to him. Alright, let's get underway. We're going to start with Peter Yan versus Song Yadong. Then we're going to go to Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page, and then to our main event. We're going to do 3 rounds for the 2 matches, and then for the main event, it'll be 5 rounds. Let's get it underway. Youngster looks to be a fighter, a boxer, while Peter Yan can do a mix of boxing, leg kicks, Oh wait, we don't. Ah, shit. We've got to do it in Miami. We gotta go back. Anyway, um, yeah. So PDN can not only do strikes, he can also wrestle too. So he's a very good grappler. But I can also see that he can be very great with the striking game as well. Again, let's do that again. Let's make sure we get the right, we got the time right. So this is a main card. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this in Miami. I don't know if they have the Miami Arena. I don't know if they don't. Actually, let's check the Miami Arena. Let me just see if they actually put it in UFC. Miami location. Oh, the Kaiser Center in Miami. Uh, No, they don't. I'm surprised they don't have a Miami one. But you know what? We're going to do it in the T-Mobile Arena just because it's kind of like Miami. But anyway. Yeah, let's get underway. Okay, let's go back. Oh, shoot. Okay. Gideon, my guy. You know, I have not seen Song Yadong fight. I think this is my first time. Maybe I've seen him before. Again, he has a familiar name like so many others in the UFC. But yeah, definitely for sure who I got winning this match. I'm going to go with PDN, but I'm very interested to see what Mr. Yadong can do. Again, this is 3 rounds. Let's see who wins this match. So, regarding rumors and news, other news. Let's watch this announcement first.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Song Yadong. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion, Pepper Namaste. You ready to fight? Ready.
Alright, let's continue. Anyway, rumors and news. Well, there's been a lot of news, a lot of rumors. Let's talk about one of them. Definitely one of the rumors is for sure that hopefully they want to try to do the Sphere for UFC 300, if not, or after 300, that is in Las Vegas, which that Sphere looks mad dope and interesting. I've seen what it looks like on the outside. Maybe a look on the inside would definitely be more interesting. But yeah, no, that Sphere is definitely different. I hope that they do host more events like that, especially in UFC. So the supposed plan, I hope this is the plan, depending if Conor McGregor wins or loses against Chandler. I think him and Nate should redo the final match, the trilogy, in that Sphere. That would definitely be a great showcase. Again, this is 3 rounds for sure. Anyway, so yeah, that is one of the rumors. I definitely hope it comes true, but we'll see what happens. Depending on, I guess this also depends if Conor McGregor wins or loses. Another thing. We'll talk about news now. Now, if I do miss any rumors, let me know. But news, and a lot of boxing has been coming off lately, and I know I'm not really much of a boxing fan as much these days as I used to be when I was younger. But they have some interesting fights. Like for example, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Looks to be a very interesting fight. But at the same time, it's the only thing that ruined boxing for me has just been those judges, man. I mean, judges in UFC have been a pain, but they're not as much as they used to be. You know what I mean? Of course it happens here and there, which you can't stop that. It is, what it is at the end of the day. But regarding boxing, it's just been boring. Honestly, ever since Deontay and Tyson Fury stopped their fight, that's definitely one of the greatest boxing fights of this generation, in my personal opinion. But after that, it's just boring UFC. That, and I would say Floyd Money Mayweather's retirement. Boxing has not just been the same. I mean, young stars are rising, sure, but they're not going to be as big as you know, some of the other stuff. Sure, they might get crazy money, but yeah, it's just boxing is not the same as it used to be, you know. So I definitely have to feel some type of way about boxing. I wish I didn't, but I feel like the sport's just been getting too easy and, you know, played too much. And another crazy thing, you know what? Before we continue on with the Devin Haney and other boxing stuff, okay, first round done. Anyway, before we continue, Mike Tyson, again, let me repeat that again. Mike Tyson is fighting Logan Paul. Let me say that again. Mike Tyson is fighting Logan Paul. I never would have thought this would happen. Honestly, I don't know why it's happening. Mike, I don't know if this is a setup or not, or if this is doing it. They're just doing it for big payday. It most likely is. And guess who's hosting? Netflix. Netflix. If you do that, then you're gonna probably have a big disappointment. Unless if the fight is good. Unless I hear good actual results and reviews by certain people. Yeah, I'm not watching that fight. I have no interest in it. Not to sit here and say Logan Paul isn't a great boxer. He's starting to become a very good boxer. But eventually this thing is just starting to get out of control. And he's not fighting really any, you know, good people as much, you know. So, yeah, there's just some things we need to change. I'm definitely not watching that. In the words of Tony Soprano, do not do it, Mike. Don't do it. But what can I do? You know, I don't know Mike like that. So, but that's his choice at the end of the day. So we gotta live. I guess we gotta live with it and see where it goes. As much as I don't like it.
Now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso.
Yeah. So anyway, continuing on with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Again, the trash talk is real. These guys legitimately have beef. They just want to show who the best, you know, fighter is in the division. And as we know, Gervonta Davis did beat Ryan Garcia, and you know, I've learned to, you know, gain respect of. Oh, what a big knockdown! Anyway, I've learned to gain respect from Dion. Oh. And Yadon knocks out Peter Yan in the second round. That's wild. That is wild. We'll see. Can Yadon really knock out Peter Yan in the first, second, or third round? But no, this was a second round knockdown. Damn, what a big rank. But anyway, so of course there's been a lot of drug accusations with Ryan Garcia. There's a lot of people saying that he's been down since the loss to, you know, Gervonta, which, you know, of course it was a big match, so it makes sense. But honestly, in my personal opinion, Ryan Garcia was not, you know, did not be 100% in that fight. And the reason why was because there was a hydration clause. People can look it up online or not. There was a hydration clause that, you know, a certain amount of, you know, water or, you know, time out does affect the rounds, and apparently Ryan Garcia was affected by this, and he was not 100% going into that fight. It was still a great fight, don't get me wrong. He still delivered despite the obstacle. But he just couldn't finish the fight, and I think definitely the hydration clause was definitely part of the problem. So I definitely hope these guys do have a rematch, and the real fight does get, you know, hopefully with Ryan Garcia and this hydration clause stops, and the fight gets changed, or, you know, there's no hydration clause in the next fight, you know, I'll definitely be interested in watching the rematch for sure. But Devin Haney, another promising fighter who I see a little potential of. Yeah, the fathers are now getting involved. It's just out of control. There's just legitimate beef. And, you know, there was just some stereotypes that we use. I wouldn't say racism, but definitely some stereotypes, of course, you know, that happens in any combat sport, of course, you know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see who can back up their talk. But who needs this fight? Man, I like Devin Haney though. He definitely has a future though, and I was really shocked about him about what he said about Mayweather, saying that Mayweather didn't believe in him, this that, you know, the practice training with him and Davis, and if that was him, he was struggling. The man was, I repeat, struggling. Okay, let me go back. Oh, there it is. Now I remembered. Train of thought. Welterweight, Jesus, damn, I forgot already. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, he was struggling from the video footage that was obtained by Ryan Garcia, surprisingly, and I'm glad that Ryan Garcia is no longer part of the Golden Boy Bot Promotions or whatever, which I believe Devin Haney is a part of. So it definitely makes sense for, I believe, Devin Haney to attack Ryan Garcia, of course, despite him leaving. And I definitely think since the whole team left Ryan Garcia, it makes total sense for Ryan Garcia to, I believe, even the money team offered him something, but I think he refused it. But it was out of respect, and of course, I think they collabed one time or so. But I'm glad that there's respect between Ryan Garcia and TMNT. Okay, welterweight. Okay, well, okay, so we're on the right one. Okay, now let's find the fighters. Anyway, again, this is also 3 rounds. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very interesting fight for sure. But who wins this fight? Whose trash talk is going to become big? Will it be Devin Haney, who's a promising star in boxing, or will it be one of the top 2 best in the division? Despite, besides Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, and definitely think if Devin Haney fights Ryan Garcia and beats Ryan Garcia, he's automatically going for Gervonta Davis by probably the end of the year. I definitely see it coming down probably by the end of this year for sure, if he wins. Ryan Garcia definitely needs a win as well. I think he did have a return fight, which I believe he won. I'm not sure. Probably he did. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, he's, coming back for revenge. And definitely, if he does beat Devin Haney, I definitely think he does also have an automatic shot back on top to fight Gervonta Davis for round 2. I think that one's definitely the money fight as well. What are we looking for? Oh, Michael. We're looking for Michael Venom Page. Is that him? Nope. Didn't they add him? I think they did add him. Please let me see if they add him. So, are you sure this isn't a welterweight? Okay, it is a welterweight. Okay. Oh, no. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I thought they added this guy. Yo, this is sad. Wait, is this him? No, I don't think it's him. Let's see. Yep, no. Damn it, Robbie Lawler. I can't believe this. I really can't. So, I guess, no, let's wait, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go over that, real quick before we continue into boxing. I'm gonna say, I won't mind if Kevin Holland wins. He definitely has gained my respect in his last fight with Green. I think I'm gonna go with Michael V. Page. Now, I've seen how this guy fights. I've been told and seen that he's pretty great. He's a great fighter. He's coming into Bellator from Bellator, coming into the UFC. So since we don't have Michael Venom Page, which I thought we did, but we don't apparently. We're gonna go to the main event, which will be 5 rounds. Oh my goodness, why do they always do this to me? Anyway, I'm gonna go with Michael Venom Page for this fight. Because I definitely think he has more of the experience than Holland. But if Holland somehow manages to knock out one of the biggest rising stars coming into UFC, I think definitely it's worth of a title shot for sure. Which I think it says right here he's a contender. And yeah, if he does win, he's going to shoot for the moon. Anyway, so continuing on with Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. I'm going to go with Garcia. But if Devin Haney does win, and he manages to knock out Ryan Garcia, no matter what round, because to me it doesn't matter what round. But if it is going to be the first round, he does knock him out in, I'm shocked. But we'll see what happens come April, because I believe that the fight's in April. Anyway, let's continue on to the main event. Yes, Sean O'Malley versus Chito Marlon Chito Rivera. Definitely the striking game is going to be good, but Chito definitely has a great striking advantage. So I definitely think this is going to be a striking affair for sure. And I definitely think it's going to end with a knockout. I'll be shocked if it ends in a submission, but I know Chito, I think, could be very great on the ground for sure. Anyway, so I'm going to go with Ryan Garcia, but if Devin Haney does win, I'm not mad at all. I feel bad for Garcia, but I did not see the post about Garcia, being a part of a Satanist cult or something happening with a cult or whatever. And I heard about him doing cocaine. Like, come on. Circling around this rumor for years already, and he doesn't do it. If there's any proof that he does cocaine, then I would like to see it. But if not, then these stupid and dumb accusations just need to stop. He's honestly built different, just like Manny Pacquiao was. I'm sure a lot of people tested Manny Pacquiao too, of him being doing coke. But come on, it's ridiculous. Which I also did hear, funny thing, Manny Pacquiao, my favorite boxer, wants to have another fight with Mayweather, exhibition. I would love to see that. Because a lot of people were saying Manny Pacquiao was close to being Mayweather, and some people were saying Mayweather, beat Manny Pacquiao. But I would love to see that. I think that will definitely get my eyes in boxing, if that does happen again. I think that would probably be, because Mayweather has been doing off the exhibition fights, but none of them have made total sense at all. But this fight, if it does happen, it'll make total sense, and I will definitely respect it. But we'll see what happens. Alright, we're not gonna do it. The intro, so we might as well. Again, this is 5 rounds, championship rounds. But yeah, this is gonna be definitely a great fight. I definitely think the main event's gonna steal the show. If not, then I'm gonna say MVP and Kevin Holland. But no, I think the main event is going to be the one to steal the show. Not to discredit Gilbert Burns and Diamond Dustin Poirier. It could happen too with them, but I'll see what it does. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think this is an interesting time for boxing. Even though not its best, it's been a long time, but definitely interesting though. And also, funny thing, Anthony Joshua is supposedly fighting Francis Ngannou, which I believe is this weekend. So that's going to be also interesting as well. Because once again, Anthony Joshua, I just don't think he hasn't been really showing himself as much, that, or he's just been outboxed, honestly. And his fights have been boring to me, to be honest. But we know Francis can definitely do in-ring boxing, especially ever since he knocked down Tyson Fury. Even though I felt that he won that fight, once again, the judges of boxing are just BS. Which I hope that changes later on throughout, the time. But I hope that we definitely are going to get a knockdown. I want to see a knockdown. I want to see a good boxing fight. I got to go with my man Francis, man. That man's a G, bro. He's the future of boxing. I definitely think him and Fury are going to fight again. And I won't be surprised if it comes this summer. At least in the summer. Because I want to see a big boy. I want to see a heavyweight fight. I want to see Tyson Fury go back to his old days with him and Deontay Wilder. Which I believe Deontay Wilder is also next up for a match with Anthony Joshua as well. But I don't think we've heard about any negotiations or fully confirmed negotiations just yet. But we'll see what happens in the boxing world. And yeah. I believe that's it. No, actually no. I think that they're also doing a Gervonta Davis fight as well. I'm probably not gonna watch, but if I hear it's good, or if it's a great boxing match, I'll watch the fight. Or if some miraculous miracle happens and he gets knocked out or knocked down, I'll watch the fight. But if not, I'm just gonna wait until he gets a bigger opponent and a bigger fight. We'll see. I definitely think we're living in an interesting, but I definitely believe one of the weaker times in boxing history. The UFC, we're growing. The WWE, we're growing. And again, after WrestleMania, actually no, before WrestleMania, we will be doing an official review on WWE WrestleMania 40 before the card drops. Before the nights are officially done, we're getting a few more confirmed matches left, and then I'm booming, baby. That's what we're gonna do. Boom. And it's gonna be very, very interesting. For UFC and for WWE, thank you to the TKO investors group. For making this dream possible, and anything honestly, fighters can come to WWE. I mean, we've seen people like Matt Riddle come, former UFC fighter. I mean, he's not in WWE anymore due to his issues, but hopefully he recovers, and he's been doing well so far, being the new world television champion, New Japan Wrestling. Hopefully he'll be better. I'm gonna say hopefully, yeah, he'll feel better, and I hope WWE does give him another chance. And hope that he gets on his best behavior too. That's the main thing. Yeah, I can't wait.
He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
So I'm really shocked that they added these pink trunks. They look nice. I can't lie. They look nice. Again, this is 5 rounds. This is a championship fight. Oh, big kicks. Ooh, kicks the leg. But yeah, of course, we definitely expect a lot of trash talk. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we have any other combat reviews. Let's see what we got. Oh, yep, and of course, Francis Ngannou did call out Tyson Fury during his press conference. I believe Tyson Fury was there, though, too.
And he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Sean O'Malley. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here.
Well, yeah, I mean, the face-off was in, and again, we'll see if these guys... Oh! He caught him with... Oh, my God. That was a nice catch, though. Nice catch and kick. Yep, the weigh-ins are in. Oh, my God. Again, this Mike Tyson and Logan Paul will be, Jake Paul will be doing a boxing Netflix special. Oh my God. I don't want to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. But if it was good, surprisingly it was an enjoyable fight, I definitely will watch it. I'll watch Mike Tyson knock him out. Knock Jake if possible. But honestly, I don't want to say I wouldn't just because I'm just not a fan of this idea. This fight at all. I mean, I love old Mike Tyson, but I feel like he should do dream matches with his old opponents or whoever is available. Or future big guys. But with people like Jake Paul, I don't know Jake ready though. I mean, I've seen a lot of Mike Tyson's training. That man he can still be a dangerous man at his age. That man moves like no normal old man. That man moves like he's still in his prime. I don't know what that, but yeah, this has just been, like I said, an enjoyable fight. Look at that. Wow. He really caught him. I believe this is round 3 already. Look at this. Dang. Timing and everything. That's what is, very important in the combat sports.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting.
Oh.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to
All I know for sure is that Cheeto is hurt. Cheeto is hurt. Oh, but let's see if there are any other review.
Something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Yeah, so far no. Oh yes, also I almost forgot about this. Sean O'Malley and another one, Ryan Garcia, also have been having big talks lately against each other. You know, they also don't like, also my favorite guys don't like each other. Come on, guys, can we all just get along here? Can we all just be friends for once? But anyway, again, they beef. They don't like each other. Again, you know, the accusations on Ryan Garcia doing drugs. But I'm very interested if they do a boxing and UFC fight. But honestly, though, boxers are afraid to get in the cage. And I definitely think people also like Jake Paul is afraid to get in the cage. And I definitely think he's a great boxer, but I definitely think he traps UFC fighters, especially old or, you know, prime or past prime UFC fighters, into just doing a fight just to make money. But I want him to step in the cage. That's the real test. Can a boxer step in a cage with a UFC fighter? Can they do that in the octagon? Oh! To be honest, the knockdown almost scared me. But oh my goodness! Once again, can Sean O'Malley retain his title in his first defense, or will Cheeto be the one to officially end the winning streak of the rising star that is Sean O'Malley? Find that out very, very soon. My goodness, look at that blood floating in the air and everything. Jesus. We'll see what happens. Again, thank you guys for watching. Again, stay tuned in for more. Watch UFC 299 coming this Saturday, and stay tuned for more reviews on UFC and boxing, and stay tuned also for the final review for WWE WrestleMania 40. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Make sure to subscribe. See ya.